conversation today, what around town is, should you accept his dinner gifts or money if you are not attracted to him? Now, I'm not going to say anything. I want to know what the lads feel. DJ Absolute,
Yes.
how do you feel when a girl takes you to the cleaners? Because that's what I'm going to call it today. How do you feel when a woman takes you to the cleaners? You send gifts. Gifts are accepted. She draws the line at liking you or spending any time with you. How do you feel? What do you feel about
It's
that?
a special kind of pain.
It is.
That can't be explained by the way. Like, you're just like, what is going on? Why me this whole time? Because you feel like you've been dragging me on this whole time. You don't like me.
Yeah.
You do not like, for any reason, you do not like me.
So if I don't like you, I should not like your gifts or your
Why are
money
you liking my gifts?
or your flowers
First of
or
all,
your dinner.
International Women's Day is for those who like and they accept gifts and go for dates. These other raccoons, this is not your day. Anyway, and also, you see, you're leading this guy on. You know, he sends flowers, you're sour. You know, you're like, he sends you maybe a watch, you're okay. He sends you shoes, you're fine. He takes you on a date, you're okay. So what is that? What are you showing?
But let me just play the devil's advocate. I don't subscribe to this channel, obviously, but I will ask you, no one sent you, no one put a gun to your head. I'm like, if something isn't worth the risk, then why dangle it? Because I feel like also men buy these gifts for a reason. You expect to get something in return. That's why I still feel like love, especially in this day and age, has become very transactional. Of course, you're buying her all these things, but even you want something.
You, perhaps.
Even you.
Love.
Yeah, me, but it's the same thing because I've been going through sieving the comments and there's ladies who would argue that you also want to sleep with me, you want to bed me, and you have no intention of marrying me. So anything that you've put up during that courtship period, all is fair in love and war.
No, there's that too, and there's that one which this guy likes you, but you don't like him. You see, this is for a woman who does not like.
That is true.
Yeah, you don't like me, but you're still eating those gifts. You're still getting them. So why you trying to string me along? And not,
because you've seen those chicks. I'm like, oh my God, that's a nice phone and flowers. That guy send them to your office. Then they laugh and high five. Aki, you should see him, Simon. Can never. As in, he imagines me and him together. I'm like, guy.
Yeah, you see,
there's that. That's wicked.
Yeah, that's wicked because you're like, hey, anyway. Even you look at him like, so why don't you tell this guy you don't like him? Why are you accepting the gifts? To me, that's a question. Why are you accepting the gifts? You just say no.
If you find him Aki ni gross.
Aki, unajua mi hawezi nipata na mtu kama huyu. Mimi wangoi mimi.
Yeah.
Hey, catch
me dead with a man like him. I'm like, but you draw the line at his flowers and his money.
Let me tell you, I have my relatives. I'm sorry. I have a relative.
Hey, your cousin under the bus.
No. Anyway, I look at this person, they don't like this guy. Like they don't, you loathe this person. But you know that thing when you're calling on the phone, she's like, you know that thing.
That is us women.
Yeah, that is you.
Ona kinapiga kinyunyu. This guy.
Hello. Nimelala. We're right there. Us guys are dying. He's like, let's go back. Oh, go sit in the room.
Then he's like, I was just asking whether your account details are the same. I wanted to send you some money. You said you're going for a girl's trip. Yeah. Nimeamka. Ulikuwa unasema?
Oh, okay.
What were you saying?
What were you saying? No, we're leaving tomorrow, and then we're coming back on this day. So I sent to this account. Yes. Then I was
But let me ask you, and I'm just, again, still playing devil's advocate. Like, you can't tell that when a chick is taking you for a ride. Sometimes you can tell. I'll give you a story. Oh, my goodness. Why am I giving you my personal story? I'm already in there. There, like swimwear.
You're already in there, so too late.
There's someone in my life who was like that. But that was when I was really young. And it's not even me who enjoyed the spoils. It was my sisters. My sisters used to be like, oh, if you bring us candy, we'll tell Yolanda you came home and you are looking for her. Just a guy in the neighborhood. And I'm like, sometimes you can't tell. I feel like men know that this woman does not like me. That's why you keep doubling up on those gifts, the money, the dinners. You can tell when a woman does not like you. One, she would never let you touch her, hug her, kiss her, nothing like that. Forget even going all the way. There's no even fast base. You can tell.
If your conversation, hi, what's up? How are you doing? I'm good. Hey, so how was your day? It was fine.
One. She only wants to show up when you're buying drinks. She never wants to be alone with you. She wants to come with an entourage.
Yes.
She's like Jesus, and her friends are the disciples. I'm like, how are you just walking around with 12 friends all the time? You're being taken for a ride. There's no one who, let me tell you, most chicks, when they love a man, you're not eating that money. At her friends, she's like, okay, guys, bye. Us guys are going for dinner. Yeah. Her man's money. That's her money. So when you see chicks, especially, there's always the telltale signs.
But let me ask you, why do you guys accept the gifts still?
Wickedness. But life is not fair. It's like, ask the government why they keep adding taxes. It's just, Paul bas.
You can't just tell me where I don't want your story.
With the way the economy is set up, boy child needs to be wiser. Until you're sending fare. Lately, I hear you're told, borrow. Then when you come, I'll refund that person where you borrowed.
Or figure the joint first.
Yeah.
Call me outside. I'll pay that cab guy.
So let me tell you, the lines have been drawn. Everyone has their punching gloves.
Now
you guys throw some, us guys throw some back.
We got a bit wiser.
Really? Why are we having this conversation?
I'm saying a bit.
Boy child will never get wiser. I'm sure our grandmothers used to be sent for cowrie shells. And goats. No. Oh, look, I hunted this antelope for you. Man. And then she's like,
man.
Can you imagine he killed an entire antelope? Akimasaku thinks I can be his girlfriend.
I don't think so. Them, they are straightforward. Them, they didn't have time for games like that.
Sit down with your grandpa properly. Someone somewhere was snookered and taken for a ride. We listen to business news. I'm thinking like now you're starting to sweat and get angry. Absolute.
No, you're like...
She ate it all up.
I know, me, I've never been eating buffet. Me.
Stand by for business news with Leah Ubaga. Your affair has never been what?
I deal with real ones only.
You're hanging out with Yolanda and DJ Absolute. Yes. A big WhatsApp to Arnold Musa. Of course, I know you were messing. I was also joking. See ya. But when do you mess Emma? He's the one who was laughing that Mother's Day and International Women's Day should be rolled up into one day to save on time. Arnold, thank you so much for being such a good sport.
Okay, I include birthdays up here.
Hey, my friend. So these are your comments about whether you should accept gifts from men you don't like. Yeah, that's how we're putting it. Cindy, because it's that simple. DJ Absolute, what comments have you seen that have...
Muitu Manake says, why not? A man should make his intentions clear from the word go, otherwise he'll be taken for a ride. But let me tell you, there's some guys who even make their intentions clear.
But
this character here.
Hey, but lately, let me tell you, before guys would just try their luck, you're sending flowers. Me, I remember, in fact, I was working at the Standard Group where I started my career in media and entertainment. Yeah. I was a reporter on a show called Straight Up, and we were still in town at I&M. I remember I used to get flowers sent by, but every person who sent flowers wasn't the person that I was going to date. They are just flowers. Like, for real, dude. You just buy flowers and suddenly we are almost married with 7 children. Chill. So I'm like, I'm serious. Lately, y'all just want to buy for me chips and sausage. We go home together. Calm down, y'all. Chill. As in, relax. Vitendo. Go kill lion. That's better. Maybe we can discuss. So I'm like, stop being so sensitive.
So you're saying I go and die? I go because lion is dead.
Maasais used to do it for their chicks.
It was their culture. They are trained. Me, who has not been trained.
You like your decks. DJ deck na laptop.
Yeah. I'll DJ for you. One man party. If you don't like me for that, go.
Linda Louise on Twitter says, absolutely not. The moment you start accepting offers and favors from a man, he takes it as a yes or maybe. Therefore, he keeps giving more, thinking that he stands a chance. When you finally reject him, he'll accuse you of leading him on, using him and dumping him. Woo! Co-sign. That is very true.
Yes.
Very true.
Yes. Baba Wanda says, hii ni mapenzi ama kukulia jasho ya mtu bure. Because there's this guy for flowers and all those gifts, and then there's a guy for anything.
Can we conclude with the devil in the room is economy? The economy is the problem. Because if you all had plenty, then you'd not mind if someone eats, lunch here, another one small fare there. The problem is there's no money. So we should just assume that things are really thick. women should stop now testing you guys and eating your money for nothing, because there's not too much to spare.
Yeah.
So we just phrase it that way so that everyone goes home happy. That we should look out for the boy child.
Yeah.
Because of economic factors.
So now you guys are using economic factors.
Huh? Are we?
Sisi in economic factors. Sisi.
Women just like being spoiled, let me tell you.
Kabisa.
Yeah. But I'm with Linda Luisa. If you don't like him, just stop it, because you're sending mixed messages.
Yeah. There's this guy who says, if women would accept dates from guys they don't like, I wouldn't fault them for expecting sexual returns after outings with women.
Where? That's very transactional. See?
Yeah.
That is mighty transactional.
But you see, if, as you said, if this guy has stated his intentions, he's made the intentions clear. He knows, like, yo, you know what? I want to be with yours. And I've told you. And you don't like me, but you don't say. So, and you keep accepting my gifts. What are you telling me?
It's true. Like Pat Angularia says, dinner and money has nothing to do with a relationship. By all means, I will accept.
Yeah.
Listen to Geoffrey Akungu and tell me if you agree with what he says. He says, foodie dates are a thing these days. These daughters of the snake, gosh, on International Women's Day. I hope your girlfriend reads that comment. He says, these daughters of the snake just ask to be taken to date so that they can eat. Chakula too, just food. Woe unto the men who lead women with their wallets. But I tell you the truth, deep inside, we're just hungry. Yeah. It's not personal. No one's out to get you. No one's out to hurt your feelings. That friend of mine. We just like food.
My friend, you know yourself. She's a girl. She knows herself. She tells me, hey, absolutely, I just like food. Me, if you're buying me dinner, I'm inside. If you're buying me lunch, I'm inside.
Yeah.
So I'm telling her, so this guy, what if this guy actually like you? Yeah, but see, food also, you get to eat things that I've not eaten.
It's true. You're taking me fancy places. I'm like, sometimes it's kind of hard to say no. I'm not single, but I remember back in the day that, hey, someone's like, first he tells you, I have reservations to such and such a place. Well, even if you don't like him, you're like, that's that guy who looks like the bottom of my shoe. But we're going out in the dark and maybe that place is a little empty. God, please let me not be seen with him. And you still go and you eat. So can we assume also it's an age factor? Because when you're younger, you're a little foolish and reckless as a chick. Yeah. But when you're older, you also have a career, you also work, so you know. Yeah. Don't. That's like being a thief. Don't take someone's money.
You're a thug.
Hey, absolute.
No, you're a thug.
This International Women's Day is giving violence.
Even the
daughters
friends,
of snakes.
Even the friends around you. Yeah, they matter a lot. You tell, hey, by the way, this guy called me, but I don't like him. Just go. So you go, then us guys will take care.
It's like you're hiding in a... Oh, you have sisters.
Yeah.
So you know how we operate.
Yeah, so
but I don't like... It's always her clique that talk her into going for the date.
But you like,
just go. Just go and order. And then ask us like, oh my God, long time.
What we'll do, we'll be sitting at the corner. So make sure you pick that corner next to us.
Free food. Deep inside, we're just hungry. Forgive us. Absolutely. The dinner part. I'm not saying money and fair.
Thugs and thieves.
Hi, Dave. Dave says Yolanda is hilarious. Cracks me up no end, especially that Ugandan accent of Jana. Add that signature laugh. Banange. You want me to go back there for I know Richie?